Are you crazy? Because I know I am, and this is Cardfight Crazy. I am Joey, and we're on to another deck profile for the celebration of the end of G era. And this time is Gavrail. I am so happy to have this deck. Like this art the best. Starting off with not the main right target anymore, Black Shiver Gavrail, and 4 copies of the main right target, Black Seraph Gavrail Prim. First, Black Shiver Gavrail. The Gavrail, you all know, counterblast 1 when your G unit stride. During your turn, you may pay the cost you do. Look 3 cards on top of your deck, search for up to 1 card from among them, put it in your damage zone face up, put the rest on the bottom of your deck in any order. Choose a face up card from your damage zone, call it to rear guard, and that unit gets plus 2k. And the GB2, when your card is put into your damage zone, until end of turn, this unit gets continuous. All your units in the front row gain 2k. Love that reprint artwork. I like it better than the original. But the main right target, Black Shock Gavrail Prim, what made it really aggressive. Rescue 1, choose a face down card, or choose a card from your hand and put it into your damage zone face up. When your G unit stride, you may pay the cost you do. Choose a card from your damage zone, put it into your hand. Choose a card from your damage zone, heal it. Choose one of your Vanguards and deal a damage. You perform a rescue check. And also GB2, you may pay counterblast 1 card with the rescue ability as the cost of stride into a G unit with rescue. And our main stride does have rescues, so that's not a problem. Now onto the starter. I just cannot quit Hopechild Turiel. It doesn't matter what Angel Feather deck I make, I want to run Hopechild Turiel in it. And I want to run it because ride fixing is often, something I need. Not often, but very helpful. When another Angel Feather ride this unit, call it to rearguard, and continuous. If you have an Angel Feather Vanguard, this unit gets rearguard counterblast 1 and put this unit into your soul. Choose an Angel Feather from your hand, put it into your damage zone. Choose a card from your damage zone and put it into your hand. Note the choose an Angel Feather from your hand and put it into your damage zone. So with something like Black Shot Gavrail Prim, when it comes to premium, you can put a protect marker into your damage zone to heal. But when it comes to Hopechild, you do have to choose an Angel Feather, and when they're in your hand, they're still just protect markers. They are units then, but not Angel Feathers. And I just can't quit her because getting a grade 2 or a grade 3 the turn right before you need it is just so good. 4 heal triggers, and just like OTT, I'm running, in this case, 2 of the Countercharge or Soul Charge PGs and 2 of the returning PGs. Sunny Smile Angel with the main stride that allows you to call units from your damage zone to your rearguard. You can call out a Sunny Smile Angel and then bounce her back into the deck. Or with a Rotoron, our main grade 2, you can rescue check Sunny Smile Angel, then call her and check a stand trigger and use her to boost, and there you go. Or you don't have to check a stand trigger if you drop this into your damage zone early enough. But when it boosts, the boosted unit gains plus 3k. At the end of the turn, you put her back into the deck. This one, the Eradicate Celestial, when it's used for the cost of G-guarding, choose itself and another card with heal in your drop zone and put them into your bind zone, Countercharge 1 or Soul Charge 1. 4 crits. I don't have Black Spark Munkar, I think its name is, the Gavrail crit, but I don't mind because Nutrient Angel, very good. GB1, Counterblast 1, move it into your soul, choose up to 2 cards on total on your circle or in your damage zone and turn them face up so you can unlock lock cards or countercharge if you really need to. Having the ability to do either is fantastic. You can do 1 of each, and I played some game against Link Joker, I can't remember, that I had 1 space open, and I was able to use Nutrient Angel, throw it in the soul to flip up another copy of Nutrient Angel and something else, then use Nutrient Angel to unlock that. So you can unlock your full field with Chaos Crisis? Yeah, Chaos Breaker Crisis. Whatever card you do unlock, they do get the choice of killing it if they want to. 1 Doctoid Refros, because he's still restricted to 1. GB1, Counterblast 1, put this unit on top of your deck, choose 2 cards from your damage zone, put them on top of your deck, shuffle your deck. For each card that was put with this effect, put the top card of your deck in your damage zone face up, and then draw. 3 copies of Happy Bell No CL, so she has the Hopechild Turiel effect. And yeah, that's really it. But 4 copies of the main stand trigger, so 8 stands in total. Surgery Angel. Fantastic card. It's got rescue. And GB1, Counterblast 1, put this unit on top of your deck. At the end of the battle, this unit boosted you. Pay the cost you do. Shuffle your deck, then choose a card from your damage zone. Heal it, then choose one of your Vanguards and deal it damage. Endless combos, endless loops. Surgery Angel is just such a fantastic card, and you want to maximize withstands. So I like running the 8 with a 4 crit. That's just what's worked for me. 4 copies of the PG, most recent one, Black Prepare Arakiba. Sentinel, of course, and choose a card, discard it. PG anything. And it's a most important skill, rescue from the damage zone at the beginning of the guard step that your unit with the rescue ability is attacked. You can call this card to your Guardian Circle, give it 15k shield, then put the top card of your deck into your damage zone face down, then choose a card from your damage zone, choose one of your Vanguards, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal it damage. It's great no matter what. The only thing is that to guard with it, you cannot be on Black Shiver Gavrail, because Black Shiver does not have rescue. You do have to be on Black Shock Gavrail Prim, or if they attack one of your rear guards with rescue. 3 copies of Black Call Nakir, Stride Fodder, and Searches Out of Gavrail. We do have a preferred Gavrail, so it's nice to be able to go get that if we need to. 3 copies of Battle Cupid Nociel. When it's placed in the Guardian Circle, choose an Angel Feather from your hand. No. Yes, yeah. Choose an Angel Feather from your hand, put it into your damage zone, and then choose an card from your damage zone and put it into your hand. So once again, you cannot use Protect Markers because she does specify an Angel Feather, but being able to damage swap on the fly is very important. If you need to get that PG to your hand, if you need to get that heal trigger to your hand, if you need to get a 10k to your hand, whatever. Saving yourself or just preparing for the next turn is fantastic. 2 copies of a wonderful, wonderful card, Black Bomber Malik. When she's called to rearguard from the damage zone, until end of the turn, she gets Rescue 1, GB1. At the end of the battle, this unit attacked or boosted. If that battle is a battle that attacked a Vanguard, choose a card from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal the damage. So you can call her out. At the end of the battle that she attacks a Vanguard, you can perform a rescue check. If you get a stand trigger, then you can stand her right back up and attack again. And keep going if you somehow get lucky enough. You can just keep going. The thing is that it stays until the end of turn, so as many times as she attacks or boosts, that's as many rescues as you can perform. 2 copies of what became my favorite card, Black Talent Lila. My favorite grade 1 in the deck. So continuous during the turn that a card was put into your drop zone from your damage zone at any point, this unit gets plus 6k. So if you put something in the drop zone for a heal, that's great. Or for a rescue check, that's great. And if you put something in the drop zone off of a heal trigger, that works too. She becomes 13k on your opponent's turn. Or no, during the turn. So she can become 6k, 13k on your opponent's turn, which means she probably won't be the lowest thing on your field, so Victor can't snipe her. Alright, Rescue GB2 and Soul Blast 1. When this unit is placed on rearguard from your damage zone, you may pay the cost to do. Choose a card from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal 1 damage. Why Black Talent Lila became my favorite is because with the new Gavrail, you have to put the cards from the top of your deck into your damage zone face down, equal to the number that you called to the field. But if you call out Lila, then you can Soul Blast and always have 1 open for Surgery Angel. And as long as you have 1, Surgery Angel will then do a rescue check, giving you another face-up 1, so you can once again use Surgery Angel. Lila saves you that extra bit and gives you a rescue check because the new Gavrail does not do rescue. When she puts cards, she just puts cards from the top of your deck face down into your damage zone. Laser Clutcher KL, great card to be healed, because if it is healed, you can call it to rearguard with GB1, and if it was healed off of rescue, then it gains plus 3k. 2 copies of Black Dream Zabania. Zabania can work in premium with those, with Protect Markers, but Rescue 1, GB1, Counterblast 1, Soul Blast 1, choose a card from your hand and put it in your damage zone face up. When this unit is placed on rearguard, if you have Vanguard with Gavrail in his card name, you may pay the cost you do. Choose up to 1 face up card from your damage zone, call it to rearguard, and then unit gets plus 2k until end of turn. And then choose a card from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal a damage. I keep talking about premium, but I don't really know if I'm going to do premium angels. I don't really know besides royals what I'll do in premium. Specifically, I'll do premium blasters. But that's because Custy, fellow Cardfight Crazy member, wants to do standard royal paladin. So I'll do premium blasters because I'll need a lot less cards to do that. God, I keep hitting the camera. Black Slice Harut. My favorite artwork in Vanguard. I love the hair in between the green eyes. It's just fantastic. And everything else about the card. The Destroyed City, the detail. It's just a wonderful art. Skill, GB1, Counterblast 1 when this unit attacks a Vanguard. If it is boosted, you may pay the cost. Look at 2 cards from top of your deck. Search for 1 card from among them. Put it into your damage zone face up. Put the rest on the bottom of your deck. Choose a face up card from your damage zone and call it to rearguard. On to 3 copies? Yes. 3 copies of what at one point was the most important Grade 2 Nurse of Broken Heart GB2. When a card is put into your damage zone, choose one of your Vanguards. This unit and that unit gain plus 2k. The defense adds up, the rescue checks adds up, the power adds up. But because of all the rescue checks, the most important Grade 1 is 3 copies of, Grade 2 is 3 copies of Black Relief. Been doing these, this is my 3rd straight deck profile, and it is getting to my voice. GB1, Counterblast 1, when your card is put into the drop zone from your damage zone due to the effect of your rescue ability, that specifically, you may pay the cost you do, call that card that was put to your drop zone to another rearguard in the same column as this unit. That's what I mentioned with Sunny Smile Angel, is that if you rescue her, you can then Counterblast with this to bring out Sunny Smile and attack. But of course, the most important interaction is with Surgery Angel, because you can use Surgery Angel to heal Surgery. You can use Surgery Angel to heal Surgery Angel, then check Surgery Angel, stand her, then call Surgery Angel, and then keep going. That's the great thing. You can also use it to get out any of your Grade 1s that you desperately need. You can sit her in the back row and keep calling out attackers if you want. It's just completely up to you. Arataran is just that great. On to the G-Zone. I do run 6 G-Guards in this one because just don't need that many attacking powers, and it's nice to have these choices. Black Seraph Orifiel. If you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, it gains 5k shield. Then Holy Seraph Parashel. During the battle that your opponent's Vanguard attacked, if the number of face-down cards in your damage zone is 2 or more, it gains 10k, and if the number of face-down cards in your damage zone is 3 or more, it gains another 10k. So it works in combination with the new Gavrail. 2 copies of Black Seraph Elith. This works in tandem with most of the rest of the cards. It's a Soul Blast 1, choose a face-down card for your G-Zone and turn it face-up. When this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, it gets plus 5k until end of battle for each face-up card in your damage zone. Because of all the rescue, you'll generally have a lot. But if it was a big turn with the one whose name escapes me, then you have Parashel, just in case. But the most important G-Guard, Holy Seraph Suriel. Counterblast 1, when this unit is placed on Guardian Circle, you may pay the cost. If you do, look at the top card of your deck, put it on top or bottom, then choose a card from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal a damage. You get the rescue on your opponent's turn, you get to trigger defensive abilities, or you get to just outright check a trigger. And if you're at 5 damage and they're at 3, you go into Suriel, you look at that top card, it's a heal trigger, you heal 1, then you're down to 4, they're still at 3, damage check, bam, heal it. Or if you're at 4 and they're at 3, you do have to be 1 more damage at the beginning of the turn, or when you go into this, to get the heal effect off if you happen to look at heal trigger on the top of your deck, or just check one if it was the second card. But it can be done, and it will happen. Play enough games, a lot of things will happen. Holy Seraph Raziel, it's in the deck. Mostly it's in the deck because I don't have, and I play 6 G-Guards because I don't have the one that just automatically heals you 1 when you G-Blast. Holy Seraph Raziel, Soul Blast 2, when it's placed on Vanguard, if you pay the cost, return all cards from your damage zone to your deck, shuffle your deck, and return each card. Then place a card from the top of your deck in your damage zone for each card that was returned. Used to be, you'd wait a little bit, have 2 cards in your soul, have the double Nurse of Broken Heart and have like 5 damage and give them 10 and give your Vanguard 20. Now, you just don't need to do with that, and having 2 Broken Hearts on the field can often be a hindrance instead of a help when it's on your turn, because you want more options with Ratharon or Zavania. 1 GB8 Black Seraph Velator Terminal. GB8 Rescue. When this unit attacks the Vanguard, all of your units in the front row get plus 2k for each card in your damage zone until end of turn. Choose up to 5 cards from your damage zone, heal them, choose one of your Vanguards for each card that you healed, you damage check. You will probably deck out before you get to that point, but if it happens, it happens. Holy Seraph Zakariel. It's a fine first stride. The other one, Atariel, I think your name is a great first stride, which does a rescue check for each card in your damage zone. This one is a fine one, but I often just don't go into it either. Holy Seraph Zakariel. Once per turn, counterblast 1, choose a face-down card for your MG zone, turn it face up. Until end of turn, this unit gets continuous. If you have a face-up card in your damage zone, all your rear guards on the front row get 3k. And if the number of cards in your damage zone is 5, it gets plus 10k. It's Fighters Collection 3 RRR. 2 copies of what used to be the boss. Black Seraph Gavrail can still be the boss when you need to. You just gotta switch up your playstyle slightly little, call out different units, but it's not too hard to focus on Black Seraph. Once per turn, GB2, counterblast 1, choose a face down card from your G zone name, Black Seraph Gavrail, turn it face up, G Persona Blast. Until end of turn, this unit gets, when a card is put into your damage zone during the battle phase, choose up to 2 of your units, and they get plus 2k until end of turn. And Rescue 2, she gets Rescue 2. Vanguard, at the end of the battle of this unit attack, choose 2 cards from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal 2 damage. Rescue checking twice off of your Vanguard attack is fantastic, especially if you have a bunch of face down cards in your damage zone and you need to turn them face up. There you go. Triggering stands, triggering crits, triggering heals if you need to, putting Surgery Angels, Aratharons just live, and it is wonderful. But your boss, and often my first stride target, second stride, third stride Black Seraph, fourth stride her, you know, you can do what you need to if it goes that long. Gavrail is not meta anymore, but casual play is still incredibly fun with her. Soul Blast 1, choose a face down card with the same card name as this unit, turn it face up, choose a card from your damage zone, heal it, choose one of your Vanguards, and deal 1 damage. Note that she does have rescue, so you can use Black Shock skill with counterblasting to go into her. Does not have rescue until you get to the red text and use the skill, so you cannot use Black Shock to go into her. But Fanatic Seraph, main ability, Vanguard, when this unit attacks, choose up the same number of cards from your damage zone. If the number of face-up cards in your G zone, call them to separate rear guard. They get plus 3k until end of turn, and put the same number of cards on the top of your deck as the number of cards called face down into your damage zone. I said if the number of cards in your G zone as the number. So if you got 3 face-up cards in your damage or in your G zone, then you choose 3 cards from your damage up to. Call them, give them plus 3k, and then put 3 cards on top of your deck in your damage zone. That's why I said on big turns with her calling out one of Black Talent Lilac to then being able to Soul Blast and Rescue Check 1 is fantastic, because you could end up with 5 or 4 face down cards in your damage zone, and that's all you got, 4 damage or 3 damage. If you healed a lot that game, you'll run out of counterblasts, but you want to maximize on her. Black Talent Lila gets you to save that. I'm Joey. This is Cardfight Crazy. Hope you're crazy too.